Yo, 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 what is up, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So, hope you guys are all having a great day today. Sorry if I'm a little bit like if I forget stuff even more than normal, because I'm on a high dosage of Benadryl after my infusion earlier today. So, I do apologize, but I did want to get this out because it's pretty interesting. So, this is the spells. Not all the details. You'll see that tomorrow. I swear, man, PG is pulling my nerves right now because what they're doing is that they're releasing information very slowly instead of giving it all out at once. So it's like cliffhanger after cliffhanger. But we have the spell names and a general idea of what they're gonna do, but we don't know rage cost, and we know the color, but we don't know the rage cost, which really determines how good the spells are. So we got Shamrod, the legendary Earth Sorcerer, like I said yesterday. 28k sigils to complete. We'll have runes specific to spell sets, similar to how others progress. So just like, Ibreen or Airbean and Nolig, I believe. So lore, colors, and spells were finalized for new spells, but numbers, costs, and percentages are still being finalized. So keep that in mind. These are not finalized. They can change. So just the general purpose is being shared for now. So the blog on Tuesday will have the full spell details. So this is, again, the Sorcerer. Summer's Purification. So it's the Summer Dragon. I think in the Celtic runes are for summer. Northern Lights Dark, Solar Strike, and then Fire Turret Resist. Summer's Purification, it's a new spell. It's red. Heavily damage all buildings in a target area and restores health for each tower destroyed. Now this is kind of like Southern Cross. If you don't know, Southern Cross kills all the towers and then allows you to gain health. Now, Northern Lights is a shield. It's invincibility to rage, and it prevents all damage for 6 seconds and then applies rage marks to all nearby towers. So you get rage and you get health. So it's a little bit like ANA, in from what I can tell. It's a little bit like ANA in terms of skills. And then you got Solar Strike. This is really heavy damage. So this is possibly like a Death Gaze or an Umbral Spike. It's not confirmed yet. It might not completely kill it. I really hope it does. I really hope it does. But for now, we're assuming that it's like Death Gaze or Umbral Spike. And then you got the Fire Turret Resist, which is 70% for fire. So it's not a great lead dragon, but good for follow after mages are taken out. I could see this guy definitely being a strong follower. Because if that kills one-shots everything, what you could do is you could use that, like with good enough rage runes, you could use Northern Lights, and then and even though you're taking no damage, after it finishes, it will put the rage marks everywhere. So you'll gain back all the rage as you use Solar Strike, as long as there's not a cooldown on Solar Strike. If there's a cooldown, it kind of ruins that, but we'll see. And then the droid or whatever, 3 statics and then 4 animation, and then the 4th is the animated. So here's what everybody cares about, all right? And I want to mention something really quickly as well. If you guys get this guy, either one of these, the first day it comes out, and you have him pretty high. So like I would say, like if you do this hunter against a 312 at the least level you can, I would be very happy to pay you for gameplay that I can use for a video. It'd be great if you could give it to me just to use to show people what he can do, because I'm not going to be able to get this guy anytime soon because I'm working on Korthanak. But if you're willing to do that, either I can, it'd be really appreciated if you would just let me use it, or I can also pay you for it. So let me know if you're interested in doing that. But this is Fume, again, 28k sigils to release, to complete, specific rune sets, lore, colors. Okay. So, Autumn's Reap. Entrap. And then, you see that little thing called the lockdown symbol? Everybody freaks out? Yeah, right. I know everybody freaked out. I bet everybody's like, oh no, white lockdown. And everybody knows how trash it is. So, Vanish, and then Ice to Resist, the typical pretty nice resist have, to be honest with you. I think that Oxana was actually meant for this guy, because she gives that really high bonus to ice turret resist, and also she's dark. So it looks like Oxana was actually made for the hunter. So that's interesting. Alm's Reach new blue spell deals increased damage and rage generation for a short duration and gains health for towers destroyed. So this is like Full Moon. I believe it was on Moonfang. I think something like that. So it deals increased damage and rage generation. I heard a rumor that it takes away part of your health. I'm not sure if that's still the case or not, but depending on how much health you gain back, you can gain that health back pretty quickly, even if you lose some. And then you get that, increased rage generation and increased damage, which for hunters especially, I mean, that's what they rely on. So it's like a better chaos or havoc. So I'm hoping that it's like 1 or 2 rage, not 3. So I think that would be interesting. Entrap, white AoE, but not an entire island. So I'm assuming it's either vines or where you could technically do 5, but it has to be a particular layout of towers, or it's like Enfeeble, where it's like you can do 3 in the front if you place it correctly. We're not sure yet. Again, these can change as well. Temporarily, that's the kicker. Temporarily, it is not a permanent. It's not like Lockdown, and it's not Desiccating Sand. It is temporary. And disabled towers cannot attack or use Super Shot until the effect wears off or the towers take damage. So, that hurts. That hurts. Because this guy is not a setup dragon at all. It isn't. Because the temporary part means you cannot set up a base for the second attacker. That hurts. Vanish new. Basically cloak, but parameters are being worked on. I'm assuming that this means that it will be like a Rageless Cloak. There was some leaked stuff found in game files about this, and all of the hunter spells that were in that like quote unquote leaked information were 100% right. And it had cloak as a rageless spell, this vanish thing. So I'm wondering if it is actually going to be rageless. But I don't know about that yet. And then ice to resist. So, okay. Overall, I don't know how much I like these guys. I'll be quite honest with you. I just don't see. I think Airbeam's better. I'll be 100% honest. If Entrap was 2 rage, white, sand, or like Noxious Vines. If this was basically Noxious Vines, this guy I think could be useful. I could see this guy being really, really useful. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like Cloak, Vines, and then Autumn's Reap, I think that could be a really, really good combination. Issue is that it's temporary, so you can't just set up a base. I think he's going to definitely be useful, but I don't know how effective he's going to be. And I don't know if he deals damage either, this entrap thing, because if it's like Lockdown deals no damage to towers, so if it doesn't even deal damage, it won't help you with the Autumn's Reap, which, like, let's say you use the entrap, right, and you deal a little bit of damage and you temporarily disables it. It's not like it would deal damage, so it wouldn't take as many taps with the Autumn's Reap, so you could kill more towers with that to gain more rage and health back. No, so I don't know yet. On the Hunter, I'm going to wait until we start seeing gameplay. Again, please send it. I would really appreciate it. But, I don't know. The riders themselves have no element, and then this is going to be coming up in a video. I'm waiting for all the information before I make a video about this, before I give any strategies, but we do have a new major event coming up, for those who don't know. And I think it's going to be really cool. But, yeah, that's my opinion on the Hunters. So let's talk about the Sorcerer really quickly. Really good, I think. I like this guy said, I believe Forsai said this. But I think that this will be really good for following. So maybe like a setup dragon like Noctua or what else? Necrix I could see, and then you go in with this guy, and depending on like if you're following a base that's relative to your level, the Summer Purification can actually kill, because like Jewel Jewel at level 2 could take out my XP base, the 312, and could one-shot everything. So it deals a lot of damage. So you could take it out at one hit. Now, can Jewel take out max towers? No, it doesn't deal enough damage. But depending on this, because you can get it up a lot more than Jewel can, like, I mean, this can go up to Harbinger. I feel like it could be useful. Fire to resist is alright. I really wish that was a different, like, even fire flak, guys. Not gonna lie, since that balance update, fire flaks do a ton of freaking damage. They hurt. My fire flak is killing stuff. My base right now can take out maxed Harbinger Neptuses because of that fire flak and dark flak combination. It's insane. Like, GG, well played. Once I get Ryu, I'm putting him on that perch. Everything's gonna be going down, man. It's insane. But anyway, beside the point, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys found this at least somewhat useful. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.